Good morning, students. Already we have done in our previous lecture that the different types of the non-contact force. That is, we have already done here the electrostatic force and the magnetic force. Now today we will do the gravitational force. It is also a kind of the non-contact force. We know that the force with which the two objects attract each other is called as the force of gravitation. The force of gravitation acts when the two objects are not connected by any means. कोई भी चीज अगर ऊपर जाती है तो वो नीचे आती ही है. Why? This is because of the gravitational force. For example, a force exists between your pen and the book, between your book and the table, between you and the tree. There is a force. We call it as force of gravitation. The magnitude of this force depends upon the masses of the two objects and the distance between them. However, if the mass of the objects are small, the force of gravitation will also be small and it cannot be detected easily. For example, if you are on the moon's surface and the force of gravitation between you and the moon is less than that of the earth, because the force of gravitation is not there. The mass on the moon is less than that of the earth. So, the force of gravitation will also be less. जितना मास कम होगा उतना ही force of gravitation कम होगा. When you throw an object upward, for example, when you are playing, you are throwing the ball upward. So it will come towards the earth. Since the ball falls downward, we can say that some force is acting on it. That means this force of attraction between the earth and the ball, that we call it as a force of gravity. In other words, we can say that the things falls towards the earth because the earth attracts them. And this attraction, we call it as the force of gravity. So this is all about the non-contact force. Then comes the pressure. What is pressure? Any physical quantity which measures the effect of force per unit area, that is called as the pressure. And the effect of this applied force depends on two factors, that is the magnitude of the force applied and the area over which the force is applied. जितना ज़्यादा फोर्स होगा उतना ही उसका इफेक्ट होगा और जितना एरिया कम होगा तो उसका इफेक्ट उतना ही ज़्यादा होगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल हियर, when you put your thumb on a piece of wood and press it, the thumb does not go into the wood. But when you push a drawing pin into the wood with the same force of your thumb, the drawing pin goes into the wood. अगर एक कोई भी wood के ऊपर अगर अपने thumb से उसे force करोगे तो क्या होगा? The thumb will not go inside the wood. But a drawing pin, when you put into the wood, the same force is applied by your thumb, and the drawing pin goes into the wood. Why? Because the force applied on the wood, it is almost same in both the cases. But the drawing pin has much smaller area of contact as compared to your thumb. क्यों? See the figure here. Thumb इसका एरिया कैसा है? ज़्यादा है. But the pin, it is having the smaller area, and so it can go very easily inside the wood. This means that in case of the drawing pin, the area over which the force act is smaller. Therefore, its effect on the wood is much greater. This is because of the physical quantity called pressure. The drawing pin goes into the wood due to the sharp tips. The force of thumb falls on a very small area of the wood through the drawing pins, and due to which the force per unit area or the pressure on the wood becomes very large. Thus, the effect of the force depends on the area of the object on which it acts. जितना ज़्यादा कम एरिया होगा उतना ही ज़्यादा प्रेशर होगा. So we can say that the pressure is the force acting on an unit area of an object. This can be done by using a formula: pressure is equals to force per area, and the standard unit of measuring force is Newton, and the standard unit of measuring area is square meter. So the standard unit of measuring pressure is Newton per square meter, which can also be called as a Pascal. Now on the basis of this, we can calculate some numericals. We can find out the pressure. A solid object which weighs 200 Newton. 200 N means it is a force. When placed on a wooden plank, the area of contact is found to be 5 meters square. That is area. Now we have to find out the pressure. So what will be the pressure? As we know, pressure is equals to force per area. So 200 divided by 5. That we call it as a pressure. Then we'll get the pressure. Now another example is a brick is 30 centimeter long, 10 centimeter wide and 10 centimeter thick. Its weight is 24 N and is lying on the ground. Find the pressure exerted by the brick on the ground. See here, there is a confusion here given. 30 centimeter length, breadth and height is given. But we have to find out only the area. And area is equals to length into breadth. You already know. So here the thickness is given just only for the confusion. So you find out force is equals to 24 N. Area is equals to length into breadth. That is 30 into 10. So we have to convert into the meter square, as it is in centimeter. So we have to convert into meter. So for the conversion into meter, you have to divide it by 100. So 30 centimeter is equals to 0.3 meter and 10 centimeter is equals to 0.1 meter, and so we get 0.03 meter square. So again you can find out the pressure here. Understood here? So this is about the how you can find out the pressure. So based on this, some numericals is given on the back side of your exercise. You have to solve that. Now what is the application of this pressure in your daily life? We see that the heavy trucks are fitted with the 6 to 14 tires. Why they are fitted with 6 to 14 tires? As we already said, if the area of contact will increase, then the weight or the pressure will be reduced on the ground. Otherwise, truck क्या होगा? रोड के अंदर तो नहीं चला जाएगा. So, because the area of contact is increased here, and so it exerts less pressure on the ground. We find that the skiers, they use the long flat skids to slide over the snow. But we find that they do not get sink in the snow. Why they do not get sink into the snow? Because the skids has a large area of contact which reduces the pressure on the snow, and they can slide very smoothly over the snow. We find that the cutting edge of the knives, when you are cutting the vegetables or the fruits, we find that the edge of the knives, it is sharp. So the area of contact decreases and the more pressure is exerted on the fruits or the vegetable, and you can easily cut it. So in short, we can say area of contact will be less, then the more pressure can be applied. If the area of contact is more, understood here? If the area of contact is less, the large pressure will help the object to cut easily. In the same way, we find that the foundation of the high-rise building, they are kept wide. We find that a high-rise building, when you see the construction of the high-rise building, the base or the foundation, it is made wide. Why it is made wide? Because they exerts less pressure. जितना ज़्यादा foundation wide होगा, उतना ही less pressure होगा, and they do not sink in due to the high pressure of the building. Another example is your school bag. Your school bag has wide straps which are made up of thick cloth. So you see that your shoulder do not get pain over here. अगर एक पतली strips होती हैं तो आपके shoulder pain करते हैं. But if you are having the wide straps in the school bag, your shoulder do not get pain because the weight of the bag may fall over the large area of the shoulder and it produces less pressure on your shoulders. So these are all examples, and you can make it very comfortable to carry the heavy bags also. We see that in this military tanks, we find that the steel belt is provided over the wheels of the army tank. Why? Because it exerts less pressure on the ground and they do not sink into it. So this shows, all these examples, it shows that if the area is wide, it exerts less pressure on the ground. If the area is very less, area of contact is less, it exerts more pressure, as in the example of the knife or the blade. Understood here now? You can see here the animals like camels, they walk easily in the deserts as compared to the horses or the donkey. Why? Because they have broad feet. Broad feet, as the area of contact is more, and so it exerts less pressure on the sandy ground. So this is what examples of the pressure here.